There's probably going to be nobody in here, but we're just going to do a quick test here. I want to try out my splits and see if they work the way I want them to. So this will be kind of an introductory speedrun. I've already finished 100% of this game. I haven't fully like routed this out or anything. In fact, I really don't know speedrunning in general. But I want to put up some comparison times. So this is going to be let's see what we can do. So on that note, 3, 2, 1, let's go. I should have thrown the headphones on first. Alright, so we have to play with all 3 cats before we can go to sleep and move on to the next area. So I'm going to try that out. Get some nice purrs going. And he's the closest to the cardboard box. I don't know if that's the most efficient or whatever. I haven't timed out like their animations. I don't know what I'm doing anyway. This is really just for fun. I'm never going to be competitive. But I wanted to try it. I know there's already a couple of glitches. I've looked around online and seen there's ways to skip chapters. I believe there's one where you can actually glitch into Seamus's apartment, so that's kind of cool. What's up, Sega? How you doing? Happy Sunday, man. Have you seen this? Have you seen Stray before? It's very friggin' cute. Oh, it is basically kind of a cat adventure slash platformer. Calling it a platformer is maybe a little generous, because you can't really fail the platforming. But I mean, there are platforming segments. But it's got a couple of light stealth elements. Yeah, I am doing I'm attempting a speed run of the game. I've actually already, I sort of did a proto speed run of the game already. I got caught on one of the cats. Not a great start. Because one of the game's achievements is beating it in under 2 hours, which I've done already. But yeah, the basic story of the game is you play as a cat who's separated from his feral cat family, and you end up making, which is the part we're playing through right now. and you make your way through a ruined city in order to find them. And along the way, you make some friends. I have yet to really talk to anybody who doesn't love this. This is, I will say, it's my early game of the year. Am I really badly outpacing the other cats? I am. I think they did a phenomenal job on this game. I laughed. I cried. I think it's adorable. I genuinely cannot get enough of this game. So I'm not exactly sure where to split it here, because I'm not sure where the definite differentiation is in the chapters, but I'll probably split it right as he falls. So that'll be my first split. And I am trying to do I'm going to do a first speed run of Stray. So I set up some splits and I'm testing them out. So we are in the Dead City, which is chapter 2. So you start off limping. There's not really a whole lot you can do about this. You can hear your cat family meowing at you from above, which is heartbreaking. And then you fall over. You can eat the pizza, yeah. And then you get this sort of nice little cutscene here, which introduces us to the Zurks, which are the goopy fungal creatures that kind of infect the Undercity. And they eat everything. This is the cat story of Fievel, the American Tale. Oh man, Fievel's a classic. Alright, we should be able to run now. Dead City's not an incredibly long segment. It is basically mostly scripted. You just kind of make your way forward. We should be able to run here momentarily right about here. There we go. We're back up to full speed. We can't run. I guess we can't run here. There we go. Alright, welcome to the Dead City. There's the Zurks. Oh, I missed that jump somehow. You can meow at that camera. It will nod at you. Maybe I should use the chapter titles for the splits. That might be a better way to do it. Problem is there's no chapter title for the opening. So I guess that one is just from when you start the game to now. Okay, need to remember to grab this bucket. Oop, thank you. And then pipe, 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 and drop the bucket. And we're through. Alright. Gotta knock at least one of these paint cans over, I believe. And then 2 vents up here, and then we will knock this paint can out onto the window. Because we're cats, and that is what cats do. They knock things off of things. If you're going for an achievement there, you want to scratch that carpet. In fact, you want to scratch everything, at least one thing in all chapters, to mark your territory as a cat. Alright, do we have to... Nope. I don't know if I have to even bat at this guy. This is actually going to be somewhat of a test. Okay, I can ignore him. Alright, coming up ahead is a running segment. This is the first running segment of the game. We have to run away from a bunch of Zurks. This sucks. It is probably... Oh, you just scratch it. You just scratch the territory to mark it. So you scratch doors and couches and whatnot. There's no cat pee. Okay, so I hate these. I don't really hate these segments casually. They're really not that bad. They're fun. They're exciting. They have great music. But if you are aiming for, there's a specific achievement for clearing this particular one without, you'll see I got caught by a Zerk that one time there, and there's another one, damn it. This is horrible. 3 of them. Oh, shit. 4 times. 5 times. So you have to serpentine these to not have them hop on you. And because it kills your momentum, that obviously costs you a lot of time. So, honestly, the Zerk sections are one of the biggest reasons that I would consider not running this game in the future. Because, like I said, I think actually running and plotting the movement and the most efficient way to go through the cities would be fun for a little while. Although I suspect eventually this category will be Stray will become pretty much unrunnable casually. Not for somebody like me. Whoops. But the problem with those Zerk segments is it is very, very difficult to have... Oh, are you kidding me? Wow. It's very, very difficult to, next to impossible, to avoid catching at least one of them. Your toddler's all about this? Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad I could be entertaining to a toddler. I mean that too. That's not me being sarcastic. This game is incredibly cute. Like I said, it is easily my game of the year. I think the soundtrack is phenomenal. The cat animations are second to none. All right. Should be hop, hop, and then here we go. And then I believe, let's see, hop, hop, and then this, it should be up one more, I believe. Yep. And then through here. And then I've got to pull the battery from this wall to turn off the fan blade here. Which you can drop the battery, but there's no reason to, because it disappears as soon as you jump into the flat. And that's our split for the flat. I'm not sure if there's anything you can do here to make this part faster. Or if it's just faster to stand on the keyboard. But there you go. That does open the door. Okay. There are 4 batteries in this room. We have to get all of them. Each battery here... Oh, dang it. Will activate a part of this computer. While that's moving, I can grab the other battery here. Plug it in there. Steal this one's battery. Plug it in there. And then use the moved platform to grab the 4th and final battery to plug it into here. which will open a hidden door, giving us access to the B-12 drone. B-12 is going to be our friend here for the next hour or so. We're going to pick him up and run him over to this workbench. I said we're going to run him over to this workbench. Yo, did you get the Southwest Whopper? Because the Southwest Whopper fucking slaps, my dude. Meet B-12. B-12 is adorable. Yeah, dude, avocado, bacon. It's got some, like, spicy tortilla strips on it. It's one of my favorite things Burger King's put out in a while. Not sponsored. It's fucking good. I got one a couple weeks ago. So you're going to hear me meowing a lot because part of skipping dialogue is I'm not sure if there's a... Oh shit, I'm missing something. I forgot the keys. There we go. Well, this is going to be a sloppy run. Alright, here we go. He's going to give me my vest, which I'm going to hate. And you get cat complaints. Because he hates the vest. Yep, it's designed for small quadrupeds like me. Now, he's good. And this whole thing's just a tutorial to use this. I didn't write down the code. It is 3748. Obviously, this is just a proto run, so I'm not overly concerned about having everything perfect. You can spin around in the bucket, by the way, which is absolutely what you should be doing. But this is basically just to get a temporary time on the board, see how I do. Anyway, like I was saying, with meowing, skipping through dialogue involves me mashing the square and circle buttons, or X and B, if it's on an Xbox controller, as fast as humanly possible. Because you need to both skip the dialogue and end it when you get to the ending part of the dialogue. And I've tried doing it both ways, and in my experience, just ending it, just mashing both buttons simultaneously is much faster. Alright, and we should be... And that's pretty much the flat. I was taking the wrong left. Alright, next one should be left as well. And that is Elliot's shop. And then we meet the Guardian. The combined Slums, Rooftops, and Slums 2 is probably going to be the longest section of the game, longest continuous section of the game. Everything else after that will be pretty quick. So you can, that is me meowing, by the way, you can meow during every cutscene of the game. And the Guardian's basically telling us we are not welcome in the city. But I guess we are welcome. Because we're not a Zerk. So we're not here to eat them. And he basically says, hey, as long as you don't eat anyone, you're good. Yo, what's up, games? Cat game hype. Alright. We do have to do one thing with the Guardian. Oop. Which is show him the picture of the outside. Or he points us to the next area we need to go. Alright. We don't need to ask B12 for help because we know exactly where we're going. Now, I have not tried getting all 4 manuals before going to see Momo. You may be able to. In fact, now would be the perfect time to route that out, find out if we can do that. Alright. This is, I believe, Doc's apartment. And, oh, Zabaltazar, that's right. Alright, that'll get us out of the apartment. We're going to make this... oh no, we can't. We actually can't make him drop it. We have to jump over here to the other side. And jump down. And we're going to startle this guy momentarily to make him drop paint. Lots of cat emojis, yes. Him dropping paint will cause the detergent store cleaner owner here to come outside, yell at them, and then we will be able to get in there. So I can name it Grave Skip. That would be a fantastic goal. There is one skip I know of already. That I would be interested in trying out at some point in the future, but it is a glitch, and I'm going to attempt a glitchless run here today. But I'll probably play around with Stray and see if I can find any type of skips. So this should be, there we go, Clementine's notebook. The idea of having a skip named after me is very enticing, though. There we go. Somehow I missed that jump. I don't know whether it would be worth turning on jump prompts or not. Alright, you have to jump in this area here to find the keys. Not trigger the dialogue twice. And then there is a stack of books here, which has a safe hidden behind it. That the keys open, and lo and behold, it is Doc's notebook. Now we have 3 of the 4 notebooks for the outsiders. Why? There we go. Now we're going to see Momo. Momo's sad. All of Momo's friends are gone. And... fuck that TV. Alright, now we can show him the other notebooks. He can fix the transceiver. Continue, there's some spot in the game where you can jump straight up, jump to a spot you're not supposed to be able to. Yes. So the skip I know of is actually apparently a glitch into Seamus's apartment, which allows you to skip pretty much all of the stuff I'm doing right now. So it skips the slums, finding the books, the rooftops, and slums 2. Speaking of the rooftops, that's where we are. Even the witness, which has the most bulletproof walking collision I've ever seen, as a problem where they just left a walkable portion of the map. Shit. There we go. Is it this area? Or do you have to jump up here? Damn. I don't remember. I think you have to jump up here. Yes, you do. Left a walkable portion of the map. Of the mesh into the ocean, you can just walk off the boat into it. Once again, I'm too shallow on the barrel rolling. Yeah, of course, there's always going to be glitches. And I guarantee you Stray has some. God, too shallow again. Both times. I don't think I've gotten into used a barrel yet that I've rolled to where it needs to be. I'm trying to move them too quickly. Hopefully some Destiny 2 levels of skipping where we explore underneath the map and stuff. That would be pretty fun. I honestly would love to see, I hope She Says or Oddheader, if they haven't already, I haven't checked. Would love to see them do like a boundary break, out of bounds episode on this game. I feel like there's probably a lot of cool stuff outside of the map that you can't see. Alright, this part you can pretty much just rile them up and then ignore them. There we go. Same thing here. You can just kind of juke them rather than worry about setting them off. You do actually have to lure these, just like that area before where you have to hack the door, because if you don't, they will kill you while you are trying to roll the bucket. That should be a bug where like, you can pick up B12 while he's flying and just fly anywhere. That would be amazing. But the thing is, like, B12 is set to return to your little backpack, though. Alright, this part kind of sucks a little bit, but it's mostly just a lot of running around. Ah, fuck, I ran past the lever. Already several spots where I could save time. Not too bad, though. We're just under a half hour. Okay. Should be there just about in time. And there we go. Elevator up. This is honestly going pretty smooth. This being like my fourth time running it. Andy, my rival. I'm making an attempt at it. This is actually the first time I've ever set up a live split for anything. So, what's up, Fox? So I'm honestly not entirely sure I'm doing this right, but... Alright, transceiver, and then should just be a shortcut scene. A little bit of dialogue mashing, and then jump in the bucket. Probably only halfway through. Gotta play more. The only thing that really matters is that you're consistent with yourself. Yeah. I mean, that's part of it, is that a lot of this stuff is setting it up for the first time. So figuring out like where to split is new, because there's not really like, hey, there's no speedruns for me to check off and see what's consistent or what other people are doing. Okay. So I'm going to wait until the screen fades to black, and then that'll split for the end of Rooftops. And now we got Slums 2. How did Tails go, though, Andy? I was lurking in there a little bit. But I've been running around today, doing chores, did some shopping and all that. Did you beat it? Or have you discovered that you are, in fact, only beginning the game? The prologue is over. How are Alphin and the Chipmunks? Okay, we should be right by. There we go. The detergent shop. I can steal the detergent. The detergent I need to trade. Went the wrong direction. Okay, there we go. I did go in the right direction. Alright, we'll talk to you in a minute, Momo. We have to get the cables. So we have to trade this guy detergent for cables. Alright, and the cables we need to give to Grandma. And Grandma will knit us a poncho. And Grandma's just over here. You might be thinking, why would I need a poncho made out of electric cables? Answer is, I don't. But somebody else does. But we'll worry about him a little bit later. Very mad that Grandpa... you know what? Same, Fox. I was honestly a little bummed that you go through the effort of getting the poncho and then you can't wear it. I want the little electric cable poncho. But then you give it to the cold robot, and that's really sweet. But honestly, I'd rather have the electric cable poncho than what you actually get for completing all the memories. Because... So I did 100% this last night. I did it off stream. Because as popular as Stray is, I didn't really think anybody was going to care to watch me fail trying to clear the Zerk thing about 90 times. Which I did. Which it sucks, by the way. That's the worst achievement in this game. By the way, you have to walk with Momo. I tried doing it when I did the I am speed achievement by walking away from Momo. And that does not function. He stops and waits for you. So you actually have to walk with him over to Seamus's apartment. By the way, the glitch spot is like right over here. There's a way to glitch in there, but I'm not exactly sure how to do that. I haven't really looked into it. Oh, forgot to show him the... Really? There we go. Okay. So there are clues around the apartment to tell you what the code is, but the code is just right there on the wall. And it is 251... I believe it's 2? No. 2511. It's not the worst. The best advice I saw for doing the achievement was basically go ahead and remap the run buttons to like basically remap forward to right bumper and run to triangle or Y. Right bumper or R1, and then set left and right to the D-pad. So that way you don't have to constantly hold up on the analog stick the whole time. And juking left or right isn't that bad. Alright, so now we need to go over to Elliot, actually. Which is... Elliot down here? Shit. No, that's Grandma. I got lost. No. Elliot's like right around the corner. That's Seamus's place. How did I get lost? It's from not doing this enough. That's Grandma again. Where the hell is... Elliot's over here, then. He's near the bar. Yep. Damn it. I can't believe I did that. Alright. Alright, you give him the poncho. And that actually, by giving him the poncho first, you skip a little bit of dialogue. Hey, Ninja. What is up? Alright, now that I have the fixed transceiver, I can go back to Seamus. I can't believe I wasted like 2 minutes running around in the wrong alleyway. And then you have to watch this. Pretty much as far as I know, you can't skip any cutscenes. You also have to walk with Seamus as he walks over to the door because you need to wait for him to open it for you. Saw a funny review for this. I'm interested. I've heard a lot of interesting takes about Stray. My personal favorite is when people call it a walking simulator because it's certainly not a walking simulator. I mean, right now it is. But I also think that's a really derisive term anyway. The only walking simulator I know of is QWOP. This cat game is cute, but it's barely a game. Yeah, it sounds like somebody's an idiot. I mean, it's certainly a take. But saying this is barely a game is again, it's just like, hey, thing's very suddenly popular. Popular thing to do is hate on it. Come on, Seamus. Move your ass. Yes, Shenmue, the walking sim. Yeah. That's a person's opinion you can safely disregard. And for what it's worth, I'm not even the biggest fan of Shenmue. I think Shenmue is an okay game, and I still to this day have yet to even finish the original or Shenmue 2. Alright, I think you still have to make a loop around here. There we go. Man, I'm getting some pretty good Zerk dodges this time around. Come on, make the jump. There we go. There's a whole forklift. Come on. There we go. There's a whole forklift thing where you get a job and earn not very much money. And then you work that job for a while. Monkey Island is cute, but barely a game. That's my thing, is just like, it's cool if you just don't like adventure titles. And like, I think it's a fair criticism of Stray to say, you know what, they probably could have done some more adventuring in it. I would have liked to see a little bit more detective work, or a little bit more stealth stuff. Oh shit. You know, the segment with Clementine where you escape the jail, I think is one of the coolest sections in the game. And it's sort of over too quickly, I think. It's a cat game, but there's no jump button. Well, there is a button for jumping. It's just that jumping is automatic. It's I don't know. It's like, you know what else didn't have a dedicated jump button? The fucking Legend of Zelda. Everybody creams their jeans over Ocarina of Time. Yeah. Fucking Dark Souls. Can't jump in Dark Souls. How dare there not be a jump button? It's such an insane criticism. Okay, so we got the fuse. We've got the fuse plugged back in. We got 1.21 gigawatts of electricity in Doc's fluctuator, or whatever it is. I've already forgotten the name of it. Alright, don't die, don't die. Thank you. Zig, 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 zig. Woo! There we go. You can actually clear a lot of these sections. Surprisingly quickly. By not waiting for whatever it seems like you would need to wait for normally. I did the achievement for clearing the sewers, for example, without ever attacking anything, and yeah, it is significantly faster to just go. Alright, I do have to zap that. It's L1. Come on. Now he's going to tell me to do it anyway. And I've already taken them out. Alright. I have to move 2 barrels over here. I don't know why we have to wait for Doc to move over here. You know what I never did? I never said thank you. I think I said thank you. But if I didn't, just in case I didn't, which is a good possibility. Andy, thank you for the raid. I know that was like 20 minutes ago, but thank you for the raid. If any of the raiders are still here, welcome. I'm Nate Graves. I play video games on the internet. And today I'm playing a video game. There we go. Alright, Doc, you good? Alright. Zapped all the dudes. It made it through the dead end. Hey, Edith. How are we doing? How's your Sunday? I hope it is positive. I hope it is full of all of the best things in life. I mean, there's a... So the game is sort of built with an encouragement to speedrun it already. In that there's an achievement for it. Alright, that's the dead end, but we're not going to start the sewer split yet. So, it is sort of built around being speedrun. One presumes. But I am, and I have done a run of the game already. Ha! I did not notice that this guy just teleports in. That is funny. Well, I got here very quickly. All right. And then this should be the sewers. And we'll split there. I'm going to try to split on screen fades, I think, is probably going to be the best best way to go. And the sewers is largely, with a couple of exceptions, largely kind of an auto-scroller. You just ride the boat until you lose Momo, and then there's a couple of running sections, and then we're out of it and into Ant Village. Which Ant Village should be very fast. Got home from work a while ago. It was a really easy day. Just had to train a new guy for 4 hours. Oh boy, I love training people. Just found a gem of a Ranma song. Post on the Weebs channel. Oh hell yeah. You know, I've never seen it. Ranma's another one that I've never seen. I really want to. Like, I'm aware of it, obviously. So you don't need to fight these guys. You can just run away from them. You gotta be careful. Now, I can just pop them because I'm not going for an achievement or anything. But you can just run around from them for a moment and then pop back over to the raft if you're trying to go for the sewers achievement. It's on Hulu, okay. That's good to know. I don't have a Hulu subscription, but... How long is Inuyasha, actually? I have thought at various times about going back and giving Inuyasha another shot. I watched like 12 episodes or so of it, I think, back when I was in high school, and I was like, yeah, I don't really feel like this is for me. And then I never watched more of it. It's funny, I talk to people about anime and anime suggestions. Like, we were talking not so long ago about Yu Yu Hakusho as well. And it's like, yeah, I've never watched Yu Yu Hakusho. They're both fairly long. I'm going to be doing some traveling here next week. So maybe I can get some downloaded or queued up. Because I'll have some time to kill. Which actually would be probably a good time to announce. Obviously, this next week I will be streaming The Wire. Yeah, I need to watch The Wire too. This next week I will be streaming, but the week after that I will be entirely offline. I'll be off not this next week, but the week after that. As I will be in Vegas. No more than 200 episodes? Okay. So it's not like we're not talking some Dragon Ball or One Piece or Naruto or any of these like really long shonen shows, which is good. That's refreshing. I can deal with that. By the way, there is a memory hidden back down that hallway that I missed the first time through. So weaving is key, by the way. If you serpentine, you can dodge most Zerks. By the way, if you go left at this pipe, that does lead to another memory. In case you're curious. But we don't need memories. Because we're very dumb. We have a tiny cat brain. No need for memories. Shit. 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 Ah, I fucking died. Horrible. Alright, one death. I can live with one death. This is a proto run anyway. What I should have done was just use my my lamp thing. Because it is very possible to clear this area without using it. As I just did. But man, that is disheartening. Alright. Now for the big eyeball, and then the run through this area, and then we are in Ant Village. No kitty. Alright, we are going to nab B12, and then it is just a straight run to the end. This area you don't even need to serpentine too much. This is still a little bit. But this is a... Oh. Yeah, that one's really tough. I almost always catch one there. I've practiced this one a couple of times because it's so... I feel like the Zerk running sections, other than just routing towns, are probably one of the biggest areas where you can just kind of randomly lose time because you get caught. We've got to tap him a couple of times because we can't deactivate the fan here without him. And with that, we are out of the sewers. And normally I would split on a fade, but because there's a cinematic here, that's the easiest spot I can reach off the controller to tap it. And then we have B12 reaching the sudden revelation that I say he, as far as I know, they don't gender B12. So but they don't announce the cat's gender either. But we've theorized that the cat, because it is an orange tabby, is male, although it is not impossible for the cat to be female either. But yes, B12 has just come to the revelation that he is the last human consciousness placed inside of a robot. So, spoilers for the halfway point of the game. And that was Ant Village. Because even though the title card has not popped up for Midtown yet. No, believe it or not, I've never seen an episode of Ranma, period. But even though there isn't a title card for Midtown up, technically we are in Midtown now. Because this is the area that will bookend Midtown. So our first and main goal here is to get to Clementine. Ranma's not as unfortunate as Urusei Yatsura in the localization department. So you can watch it in English dub or sub. Very nice. Oh, shit. Staircase is on the left. Upper staircase is on the right. Alright, we're going to be a little quicker with the cameras this time around. I appreciate it, thank you. Alright, and then third floor staircase. Over here. Oh, somehow I got turned around there. And now we get to meet Clementine, our final outsider friend. And while Clementine is walking over there, we're going to pull this down because we will need to pull it down for later. Alright, Clementine tells us to beware of the sentinels and tells us to meet her friend Blazer. By the way, nice quick tip for saving time to get down from here. You can jump from sign to sign to sign and you are down and all the way out. We are actually going to do two things here. I fucked up. I forgot to get the cassette tape on my way out of there. I do need the cassette tape. That's fine. It's going to take him a minute to walk over to where his destination is. That guy is a sleepy robot who is supposed to be working. But we need this cassette tape. While the sleepy robot gets over to his destination, which by the way is right here at the hat shop, we can run over here, place this cassette tape in the rear. I said the cassette tape in the rear of the shop to annoy the shop owner so we can steal the jacket. And what do you know? He's right here, just in time to be yelled at for being late for work, to carry us into the shop. There are 3 splits left. So, Midtown is very nearly complete. Well, it's not very nearly complete, but we do still have to do a couple more things here. All right. Now we've stolen the worker hat. And now we can go meet Blazer. Blazer is Clementine's contact. Blazer needs to get into this factory. Yep. Neko Corporation. So, now that Blazer is described as a worker, he can sneak us into the factory. You might be wondering, why do we need to sneak into a factory? We are a cat, after all. Well, Clementine has a way to get to the upper floor of this city. And the way to get to the upper floor of the city is by reactivating the subway system, the one we just passed through. But in order to reactivate the subway system, she needs an atomic battery, one that just so happens to be located in this particular factory. So our goal is to go steal it. Oh, damn it. That's going to cost me a little bit. So this is one of the stealth sections of the game. Yep, 2 deaths. If I'd just been slightly patient, you would have seen that happen, which is what we wanted to do. Alright, there we go. Yep, believe it or not, you can just run through there. They are not bothered by that. It's very silly. Oh shit. Alright, well that hasn't happened to me before. Corbin, hello, meow meow, meow, meow. Meow. Alright, good news is it started me at the end of the hallway and I didn't lose that much time, but in the future, I think if I accidentally alert them in the same way, I might just go for a quick death there. Yeah, it feels like it shouldn't work. But it does. Alright, we've got the atomic battery. Yeah, it came into the room with me, which surprises me because the beams are supposed to shock them. And normally the sentinels pretty much stay stopped at room entrances and exits. So, now as proud stealth cats, we are running back to Clementine to let her know what a smart, victorious, good fuzzy boy we are. But oh no, the police are here. They've closed everything off. That sucks. Shit. Serpentine. That is the last thing we want to happen. There's sentinels everywhere. They'll shoot us. We would prefer not to get shot. But thankfully, being the good, smart, fuzzy, cute, adorable, stealthy boy that we are, we could bypass all of them to find out that Clementine is gone. She has left us a series of clues in order to go meet her somewhere. Some mysterious place. Now, I don't believe you can bypass this flag. This game's on your bucket list. Your other goals pale in comparison. Nice jukes. I do love that he calls you Lieutenant Cat there. That makes me very happy. I need him to go away. Okay, there we go. Alright, good news is we can take our shortcut back down to the ground floor, and we're out of here. We know that we've gotten the clues. We know we need to meet Clementine at the club. Good news is, the club is right over here. And we meet this fine fellow who invites us in for drinks. Cats should not have alcoholic drinks. Sorry, we do need to grab this. I have to get the lever handle from him. And okay, well, I missed it. All right. Come on. There we go. It was worth wasting time, because if I did correctly make it there, I was going to scratch the record for funsies. You don't need to. Alright, 2 buttons to press. Listen, those robots are of age. They can do whatever they want. You were lost and left me clues, oh my darling Clementine. I also think you can use alcohol as a fuel. So it's probably not unreasonable that the robots could be using it for fuel. Oh no! This man is a betrayer. I'm gonna make sad noises at him until he stops. Turns out the sad noises did not work. And that was Midtown. And now we awaken in jail. You know, it's a great question. How do you gag a robot? And also, as I asked during my initial playthrough of this game, what is this tiny cage built for? Is it seriously not going to let me jump up there? Am I missing a jump? There we go. Well, that was very silly, wasted time. Oh, that's right. I have to jump from the other side. Oh, more wasted time. All right. Jail has some time I can make up in it. Where was it? Air conditioner, pipe. All right. You could try to sneak past this guy, but there's no reason to. And it was built for Marcus and Steiner. If they were the size of cats... Is Final Fantasy IX entirely a game comprised of miniatures? Because that makes that game a lot more adorable than it already is. And unfortunately, because we have lost our friend B12, we can't understand anyone because, just as a reminder, you haven't noticed, we are a cat. And cats don't speak English. So all I can do is meow at Clementine, and all she can do is make robot noises at me, and we're still best friends. Alright, gotta move on, Clem. But we're best friends who are entirely broken along the language barrier. The kids are seen playing with royal action figures. You do make a good point. There's B12, by the way. He's down there. We'll be going to retrieve him shortly. You need to harness the power of B12. Yeah, you can say all you want to me. I still don't know what you're saying. Well, technically, I guess none of these people are humans. They're all AI. If I'm being pedantic. B12 is the only human. God, the music is so good, though. Whew, there we go. Alright, gotta wait for this guy to look away. There we go. Oh, that works, I guess. I'll take it. And that will deactivate the super prison the B12 is in. Attract all the sentinels over there. And hopefully, if I'm very, very fast, I can get over here, out that window, and there we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That was the smoothest I've ever done that. And we back.
Nailed it. I know. Thank you. Moving on.
All right, now please, Clementine, don't get glitched on the door. Thank you. There is a chance, I've seen it happen a couple of times, that Clem can just get stuck on that door. And then you have to reload the checkpoint. It was Cloud in a dress. Looking like just the prettiest boy. All right. We've been pretty smooth so far. This is probably one of the trickier parts, because it's going to determine on how quickly I can bait these guys. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad on that one. Cloud in a dress got me acting on wise. He does rock it pretty well, I will say. If there's anything to be envious of Cloud for, other than being able to pick up a giant sword with noodle arms, it is how good he looks in that dress. Oh! I failed the serpentine. Alright, I got seen slightly too early. Man, failing that twice feels not great. Seriously, this one didn't notice me? Get in here, stupid. God. This sucks. I didn't realize I'd lost the other one. Man, to waste all that good progress. There we go. 4 times is a meme. Thankfully, we're only 3 times, so we got some light comedy out of it. And we can move on. By the way, you can run through those doors as the cat. You are the right size to fit through the door. So you can shut them from inside. And run out. Now, it doesn't help you if both of the bots aren't fucking in there. Jump. There we go. Alright. Well, other than... I feel like we were on pretty good pace for a good opening record. I mean, good opening time to run off of. Except for that part. I mean, the exciting part is, it means a time save in the future. Ooh, that one was really close. That one was uncomfortably close. I feel like since we're still on the run, I'll split the jail at there, the end of that cutscene. And then we say goodbye to Clementine, who bravely decides to run away and draw the sentinels off of us. Because the Outsider Code, as written by Clementine, states that only one of them needs to reach the outside. And that someone is us, the cat. But now that atomic battery that we took all the way back then finally has its purpose. Firing the subway up so that we can say, "Rise and shine, Meowster Freeman," and ride it to victory. And there we go, on the way to the control room. This is the final area of the game. There's no fail condition here. There's no way for me to lose. There's nothing for me to mess up other than movement. It is basically how quickly I can move through here and hit several buttons. The main point of that, obviously, was because we couldn't make our way into the control room without the robot. The robot could not hack the door. So we shredded the thing in combination with our robot buddy to make it through. This bright flashing button over here is the thing to begin turning on the computers. Main computer turn on. And the robot fruitlessly tells the cat that he will look for encrypted keys and whatnot. Something that I'm sure makes no sense at all to the cat. And we need to turn on the computers by running over the keyboards, as a cat would be wont to do. Push, 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 push. Skip the dialogue. Alright. Now we need to break stuff. At this point, we're releasing the 3 locks that hold the big dome in place that sits over the rest of the city. Come on. I need to speed up my my camera. That is one thing that I forgot to do. Alright, and B12 bravely hacks all the computers and figures out his little body is done for. So we carry him by his antenna over to the workstation, hopefully to repair our little buddy. Because he's our best friend. Our absolute best friend in the entire world. He's been so kind to us. We love him the most. Except now he's gonna die. And as his final act, he opens the dome, freeing the cat to return to the cat's family, and saving the robot civilization. And cats, because they absolutely can feel grief. Lays down by the side of B12 and takes a nap while the world changes. There's not really a whole lot you can do at this point. You just get to watch and enjoy. It's all of your hard work. Saves everyone else. We disabled the control system, which is what takes the drones out. Because that did confuse me at first. I was like, are they weak to sunlight? Is that what's killing the Sentinels? And as much as I would like to lay here with B12, in somber remembrance of our friend, we are movement. We are movement. However, if you play this for yourself, I do highly recommend laying there and watching the doors of the city open. It's very striking. It's a great image. You can look out the window, see sun pour in. It's incredibly gratifying after the game. And within 5 years, all the robots die because they weren't designed to withstand the constant solar radiation. And that's Stray. I stopped the clock about 5 seconds too soon. You've doomed their society probably like 3 seconds too soon. But I also started a couple seconds late, so that is pretty close to an accurate time. There is an in-game timer, so we will check to see what that says. Because I suspect because the in-game timer does not count deaths and resets, actual speedrun times will work off of real time. This is nothing that would approach a competitive time, but it was fun. It gives me something to run against. And it's an improvement over my last run. So hey, PB. But that was Stray.
Nailed it. I know. Thank you. Moving on.
Thank you guys all for tuning in. This has been pretty fun. It's a world record. There are no records yet. I mean, no official ones. There are definitely people that have put up some times online. I think there's a few runs on YouTube. Will I do this all the time? Probably not. But I did want to see if I could do it a little bit faster than I did before, and I may check to see if I can do it a little bit faster than this in the future. And pick up some tips and come back to it and run it, see if I can do it a little bit faster than that. Because that's the game. That's how you do it, I think. Andy, any of Andy's raiders or friends of Andy, my rival. Thank you for hanging out and coming in. Everybody else, Doc, Edis, Brooks, Gorgon, all you guys, thank you for hanging out. Games, it has been great. Let us see what kind of time we ended up with. 1 hour, 31 minutes. So yeah, nearly 13 minutes faster than my previous time. So I'm pretty happy about that. Let's see if anybody else is doing anything fun out there. Let's see. Corp is doing... Wait. Okay, anybody that has experience with live split, do I have to do anything special to save these? Save splits? Close splits? What does close splits do? I've never used this before. I probably should have looked that up. All right, we're just going to save splits just in case. Your layout's been updated. Yes, I'd like to save my layout too. Oh no, what have I done? Okay, so if I do this... Okay. Got it. Okay. So it should save now. And give me something to run run against next time. Let's see. I really was only just doing a test for this, so I appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm not really going to be doing any casual stuff today. But I will be back on Monday, of course, to run some normal stuff. But if you like RPGs, raid my buddy Eckerd. He's playing Final Fantasy II. Hopefully you like Final Fantasy, Phantasy Star. Phantasy Star 2. Good game, I think. Never beaten it. But I'd also like to give a shout out to Corporate Image, who's also a great dude. It is playing Final Fantasy VI, so if you want Final Fantasy, you do have a great option to go to there. But in the meantime, enjoy your weekends. Follow me on Twitter, attacks included. Join the Discord. Say hi. All that good stuff. Love you. Miss you. See you tomorrow.